Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? My name's Andrew.
I'm Grandpa.
I'm Tracy. I'm Aunt Becky.
I'm Gavin.
I'm Matt. And we're some of the Veggie boys.
And girls.
And we'd like to thank you for stopping by. Welcome back, everyone. It's so nice to see you. We got started off this morning down around back. We were getting our dryer all set up and ready to go. It is now working, and you can see the heat just coming out of the bin, which is a good thing. We're trying to get all this wet corn dried down. Now, in the previous video when we were harvesting corn, the corn was harvesting at about 20%, which isn't terrible for the situation, but we wanted it to dry down a little more. So we have got our heater hooked up to our blower, and we are blowing hot air and running the stirrer inside to make sure that we can dry the corn evenly. There's a lot of water hitting the top of the bin and then running to the outsides and dropping down, which is a good sign. It means the moisture is being taken out of the corn. We're gonna let this run for a while until that stirrer has an opportunity to move all that corn around and it dries evenly. We've got a beautiful day on our hands. At the moment, it is a little on the chilly side, but it's gonna warm up quite a bit. I think I saw temperatures moving up into the 50s, which is like summertime now. That dryer is putting in a lot of work this morning.
Yeah, see the steam coming out?
Can you believe all that moisture is inside the corn?
Yep, we need to get it out to keep it.
Now that our dryer is working without any issues, I'm gonna head inside the farm market and get it set up. We are, baby! It makes me laugh when I compare this to how the farm market looks in summer. We only have 4 pallets of stuff put out, and even though this section is full, it's not near as full as it is in summertime. So I always like to compare. I go back and look at old pictures or old videos and see how full the farm market was with produce and other things during our busiest times of the year in summer. Now that we've hit our slowest part of the year, as we move from January into February, the farm market doesn't have near as much as it did previous months. But that's not gonna last for very long. Shortly, we're gonna be moving back into the greenhouses. We're gonna have to get our new year started soon. Oh my, it's gonna be crazy time soon. Now that we're finished with setting up the farm market, we are down around back and we're working on bedding up the cattle. Most of the cattle are not in the barn this morning. They're out having a good time. So this is a great opportunity to get it all bed up. Ain't she a beauty? Oh my. That's a good looking woman right there. Other side. Come on. Over there. Head in there. Now, a lot of you will remember this area I'm in right now. This is where we usually have our chickens. We moved the chickens out of here so that we had more room for cattle. And that's the way it will continue until we don't need the room anymore. Our animals are pretty calm, which we're fortunate for, but you have to remember, a lot of the animals in that pen, the larger cattle, they're anywhere from the ages of 9 months to 12 months. And those cattle being on the younger side, they don't realize how large they are. So when we're in there and they start running around and playing and having a good time, we have to be careful because you do not want one of those cattle running into you. Now there's something funny I'd like to mention with this head gate. We normally have it up like this, but now we've had to move it down because one of the cows, named Rosie, she has found out that she can just jump right through this hole when the head gate is up. So now we have to leave it closed and down so she doesn't try and jump out. All of the calves just got their milk in greenhouse number 6. With that cold snap that came through, we definitely made the right decision getting our heaters up and running. We weren't too concerned about the cattle, but that little extra peace of mind goes a long way for a farmer. There you go, buddy. Are you still up in there? Yeah. Okay, everything looking okay? What? Is it looking okay? Sorta. Sorta? Not sure if it's just because it's at the middle part of the bin, but it doesn't seem to be moving too much. So Daniel is up there working on it. At the moment, we are in greenhouse number 5 and we're working on moving some calves outside. Come on. And it always seems that every time we want to move animals outside, they are so reluctant to go. Don't go up there, please. And you went up there. Come on, outside. It's okay. Everybody else went outside. 1 through 6. Now before we put these calves out with the pastured cattle, we banded all of the bull calves, and we also put a tag in each one of their ears so that we can monitor them. That way if, say, cow number 3 is having any issues, we can remember that cow number 3 is the one that's having the problems because of the tag in his ear. All of the other pastured cattle are really excited about this, so once all the cattle settle down, that'll be an opportunity for the calves to go out into the pasture with the rest of them. Well, if it isn't someone who's probably been having a stable day, how are you, sir?
I'm doing good. It is very stable today.
Now the animals are all fed and all bed up for now, so they're completely finished and taken care of. So for the time being, we're gonna be leaving the animals. We do have another job that needs to be done, and that job actually involves our combine. Now happily in our last video we were able to get all of our corn harvested. Now we did have a crop of beans that we had not cut yet, so we were looking to finish off that harvest. We went and looked at the beans and there was nothing in the pods. I think it was from the dry weather that we had over the summer. They never fully developed, so we got no beans. And since we got no beans, that means the combine is finished for the year. And from harvesting corn, she got a little messy. And I think that's an understatement. We got mud there, we got mud up here. So what we're gonna be doing is taking the corn head off the harvester and getting her all washed up for the year. When we did put the harvester away for that brief moment of time, because it was too wet to harvest, we did clean off some of the surface dirt, but we didn't do a deep clean. So now that we're 100% done with it, it's time to put it away, give it a nice deep clean, give it a good grease. That's what we need to do. No backup beeper. What a way to start the day. Oh, I'm slipping and sliding.
Okay, Gavin, I want all the dust blown off of this combine. All these little spots where this dust sits. Blow it off. And down in there, up the auger, around the back, the other side, and the front. Easy. Okay.
It is now time for lunch here on the farm, and today we are having hot dogs, which if you ask me is pretty exciting. And Grammy has also been working on some breads. She's got banana bread, and Dad has been making oatmeal raisin cookies. Now Grammy, why did you have to make all that banana bread?
We had ripe bananas to use up.
Now don't tell me you do that with everything around here, do you?
Yep, I cook up all the apples, all the zucchini, all the bananas, whatever's left.
Hey everyone, it's been a little bit since I've picked up the camera. We've got a few jobs accomplished this afternoon. I had to do a lot of editing, so I was taking care of that. The boys got the eggs graded this afternoon, which is very important because we had no eggs up in the farm market. We've done a little bit more work with the grain bin and things seem to be going smoother. We had hoped to get greenhouse number 5 cleaned out a little bit, mostly this area right here, but we had a few other jobs that were keeping us away from it, and we got those all taken care of, which was good. It's just about time to close up. I was with Dad. We took his truck to get inspected, so we'll have to pick that up tomorrow morning, but for the rest of the day, all we have to do is close up the farm market. And I think this kind of goes without saying. As you can see, combine is not out anymore. That has been moved into the back corner of the shop, and that is where it will stay until wheat harvest next year. Everything is closed up and put away, so we're heading up to the house. I have made it out to the house, and as you can see, Callie is a princess. Callie seems pretty busy watching Miss Rachel at the moment. For dinner tonight, we are having tacos. What a deal. Callie, fist bump. As you can see, we have now got everybody at the dinner table. So you know what that means? This is where we're gonna be ending the video today. So I would like to thank everyone for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.